But we also gotta acknowledge the shift though. Well, like now everybody is streaming. Nobody on that gangster shit no more. Like if you do something to a nigga, they gonna call the cops, bro. We gotta acknowledge that nothing is as gangster as it used to be. So we kind of like losing our lives.
Even the gangsters,
bro. We losing our lives over pride and ego.
I'm energized, women lie, on God, numbers don't. Started talking about moves. That's right, when she got close.
There's some friendships that hurt more than like relationships. There's some relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like that shit really will fuck with you. You got to really speak on that. So that's what I was doing, you know?
Yeah, I appreciate you being able to be the one to speak like that. Because I know a lot of us suppress situations and try to stand tall and never really get time to address all the things that we go through. And then that translates sometimes to mental health problems.
Yeah. And that was like one of my biggest struggles. I'll be real with you. Like during COVID, I think mental health I struggled with that. And I placed myself in survival mode. I ain't make an album in 3 years during that time. My last album was literally before like shit went crazy. And then my next album was 2023. And even with that shit wasn't even like what I needed it to be. But in that moment, like I was really struggling. Like, and I think that people judged me. I was looking at this Michael Beasley interview the other day, and like he said, like, yo, people judge your decisions, but they don't know your choices. You know what I'm saying? Something along the lines. And I feel like people judged me for the choices I was making without understanding why I was making them and and the pain I was going through and the shit I was fucking like suffering from. I think on my end, where I struggled with was opening up to my peers or any professional about what I was going through. I kind of just coped in like smoking, drinking, you know what I'm saying, just hiding that shit, masking that shit. But, you know, that shit translated in other ways, in negative ways. And, you know, people judge me for that. So, I don't know. I think taking that time to realize that and reflect on that, I was able to make better music, more emotional music, and just get better, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So, speaking of that, how was your studio process? When you walk into the studio, like, what's your thought process when you look at a song? How do you start creating? Is it different from time to time? Do you are you getting to the pad, like you writing the shit down? Or you just doing it off head? Pause.
Yeah, nah. I hear you. I ain't gonna lie, it's two major ways. Like the first way is if I'm by myself and I got a beat on me, I'm gonna open up my notepad. I'm gonna copy the beat onto the notepads. I'm gonna just keep playing that shit. I'm gonna keep writing that shit on my own, like keep like writing lyrics under that shit, just so I know where everything is at, and I'm gonna keep switching the flow. But I always tell myself this is the first draft. Like the way I'm gonna deliver it in the studio is obviously gonna be different. So you might be sitting here just rapping this shit like yo, like you know what I'm saying, just rapping it. But I might be going in the studio talking about yo, like you know, just kind of you know harmonizing or whatever. That's my first way, and I'm not too strict on what I write. So like if I'm in the stew, I might switch some shit up at the moment. Now when I'm with my niggas though, I'm not really into like. I kind of do a little bit of that, but I'm more like faster with it. I'm not really into like getting too deep or like getting too in my bag about my personal shit. I'm really just trying to like have some punchlines, sound swaggy, but also sound honest. You know? So it's different. Like it's kind of better when I'm with my niggas.
You having fun.
Yeah, because I'm having fun. Like there's energy into it. Like it's kind of better when I'm with my niggas. When I'm by myself, I'm more sad and like I don't know. So that's how.
Yeah, you getting more personal into it because it's you. It's just about you when you making your own music.
Yeah, exactly. It's just about.
I could definitely relate to that.
Nah, and I can hear it with you. Like I can hear like when you on your solo shit, it's more like personal. It's more like we're learning you. We're learning like I think sometimes we kind of have those similar topics on what we're expressing, you know, because you kind of went through some shit too. And I can hear it in your music that you went through some shit. Now, as much as I hear it in your music, I feel like, you know, when you with your niggas, it's less of that and more jiggy. Like it's now it's time to party. Now it's time to really like show off and be a boss that we are. Like and you start feeling like a boss type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at you when I hear your shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's always good when I'm working with other people, especially the people I really care about and have love for. We genuinely just trying to turn up. We're trying to turn up, and then we trying to build each other up as well.
Nah, facts.
So that's one thing that I loved about having the movement NDL. It's more than a movement. It was family, and it was just peers. You know what I mean?
Nah, word. And everybody kind of welcomed me in. You know, niggas ain't really asked too much. They kind of just welcomed me in, supported me, and I love y'all for that. Like, and I respect that. Like, and I know that everybody kind of in their own bubble now, doing their own thing, but it's forever love. You know, it's forever like unity. So
yeah,
I'm always good.
We all doing our own thing, but we are working on coming back together and bringing our resources together. This is like literally the bridge of that.
Nah, exactly. And I can see it happen.
So, you know, that's why I had to have you on. Because you were part of NDL. You were part of NDL. It's literally in your name. So, you know what I mean? So I always appreciated that. That's why I reached out to you when I was in California. When I first got here. You know what I mean?
Nah, where you always show love for real. I ain't gonna lie, you helped me through a lot too. You always show love. And I respect you, you know, to the max for that. You know what I'm saying? Always got your back for that. But
that's great. That's great to hear. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I was able to do more, but I'm physically in another place.
Nah.
So tell me, cause you in New York City right now, right?
Nah. I moved to PA.
Oh, okay. Then no.
Nah,
when you make the move to PA?
I made a move to PA kind of like 6-7 months ago. But my son, I got a 2-year-old son now. His name is Alex. And he live in New York City with his mother. So I be in New York every weekend, you know, just seeing my son and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you say the energy's been like the last 5 years or so in New York City?
I ain't gonna lie, it's like a rat race. It's like crabs in a barrel. It's always been like that though. And I think for me, the trend is get the fuck out of New York and go somewhere else, but make New York money somewhere else. That's like really the key to life, like right now. Like you kind of got to make New York money out of New York. Because everybody knows, you can make a lot here, but when you here though, it's just too much, bro. Like eggs was fucking $6, yo, bro. Like, nigga, like rent is like fucking 3 racks, bro. I had a railroad apartment. I was living with my mother. I was living with my child's mother, bro. We had a railroad apartment, bro. Literally, you walk in, bro. The bathroom in the kitchen, bro. The bathroom in the kitchen. Like you gotta like really go in the bathroom, kitchen, fucking living room.
So what I say is, like, in LA, you're gonna pay the same New York price, but you're gonna get so much more for your bread in LA.
Nah, bro, exactly. Like even anywhere else is just better, is what you're saying. Like anywhere else is better, bro. That's how I felt. So like I had to go.
I mean, look at the hat that I got on right now. I don't know if you know the history, but this is Cameron's uncle or some situation like that.
Okay. And where he at though? He in LA?
Yeah, Roscoe's. He got a bunch of Roscoe's all through LA, bro.
Oh, that's fire. Nah, that's fire.
Yeah, the owner came out here from Harlem, and the rest is history, literally.
Yeah, I was living in Harlem for a bit, bro, but I told myself I gotta get up out of there. I want to go to like Houston or like I just want to live like either Texas, Florida, Georgia. Like that's really my main areas I want to go to. You know, the South type shit. I just think
Texas is dope. I mean, I just went to Texas back for Thanksgiving.
Word, bro. Texas fire, bro. People sleep on Texas. People sleep on Texas. Texas hard. Like it's just hot. That's it though. But you know, always have AC.
Speaking of Texas and being hot, what you think about the Pooh Shiesty situation in Gucci Mane?
I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. I think Pooh was crazy for that. I think Gucci made a whole. I think Gucci made a whole song and kind of snitched on the song. You know, I hear both sides of the coin. Like I feel like the streets is dead.
They saying that Gucci was one of the first to speak to the police. I don't know if it's true or not, but the feds are saying it. So
listen, I think people don't understand, like, when it's a United States versus last name kind of case, you kind of have to like tell your story. They're not playing with you, like you kind of have to like snitch. So I feel like it became that big, like because the feds was on it. People don't really get that. Like people in the hood don't understand that. Like I've been through many cases, and I beat a lot of cases to know that. Like once you at a certain level, you gotta snitch, and that's where Gucci was at. Gucci was at like, because I was involved.
I think I got a whole different perception of how it works.
Nah, bro.
Just because, like, this is the way I look at it.
Yeah.
I look at it this way. As being a business owner, as being a street person myself, if that's what you claim, you got to stand on that. Gangster. If you're not claiming that, you got to change it and let everybody know. You got to clear the air. Like, yo, I'm a business owner now. I'm a CEO.
Nah, gangster.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows what they're dealing with. But I just heard Gucci say too many crazy things out of his mouth.
He bugged out. He snitched on a song, bro. He bugged out. He didn't have to do all that, bro. He went extra. Like, I agree with you. But for me, though, I feel like too many niggas is getting away with snitching. Like, he's just like, fuck it, I'm going to get away too, nigga. Niggas know I done clapped another nigga. Niggas know my body. Like, I'm going to just get, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he's looking at things. I'm not about to ruin my empire.
That's why I kind of feel like that's trash culture to me.
Gangster.
To me, that's trash culture.
Nah,
I'm like, if you're not like that, just don't be like that. Like, it's okay to be on the other side of this. You know, it's okay to be on the sidewalk.
I just think niggas is like that until it's time to get like that. Yeah, like, once it's time to get like that, they start talking to the feds. They start, you know, niggas ain't about that, bro. Everybody just good until they get caught, you know? That's how I look at it.
I think it's just always been entertainment. Certain people, especially with the rap, I think majority of rap dudes, and that was always my problem and my issue, because I would hear stuff and I'm like, it sound amazing. And then I would meet the person and I'm like, it's not the person that I'm in front of. And they don't even got to rap like that. Because, like, I might be into some shit, but you're not even going to hear it.
Nah, word. Like, you just got to keep that to yourself. Like, you know, if they know, they know, like, type shit. But he went crazy talking about every little detail.
Unless you're looking for the clout off of it. And that's, I think, like, a lot of people in this generation and generations before, they was looking for the clout off of whatever they was doing in the streets.
Yeah. I think Pooh
and that's where I think the culture got to grow. This shit got to grow right now.
But we also got to acknowledge the shift, though. Like, now everybody is streaming. Nobody on that gangster shit no more. Like, if you do something to a nigga, they gonna call the cops, bro. We got to acknowledge that nothing is as gangster as it used to be. So we kind of like losing our lives.
Even the gangsters,
bro. We losing our lives over pride and ego. When in reality, bro, it's just because a nigga got a gun. It's easy to get a gun. Like, I'm in PA right now. I could just go down the block and get a gun. It's that simple. Like people don't understand how easy it is. Just because niggas in New York, there's people that live in New York that don't understand how easy it is to get a grip. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody want to act hard. Like, everybody want to act tough. But nah, bro, when shit hit the fan, everybody's snitching, bro. Everybody's snitching. Like, and you just got to know.
And I'm going to be honest, around the country, people be acting tough. Because
exactly, bro.
Even out here in Los Angeles, it's like a mixture of entertainment and gang banging sometimes. It's very confusing to me. But it ain't for me to understand. I look at it that way as like, that's not what I'm on. That's not what I'm even trying to be around or trying to understand. So
exactly.
What would you say is your favorite song and describes you the most? Like, if I'm trying to think of what Jaye NDL is, what's the go-to song for that?
One of my songs or any song? Like one of my songs?
One of your songs.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie, it's about phases. It's about like kind of the sounds. When it comes to like where I'm at right now, I think where I'm at right now is Karmic. I got a song called Karmic. Like, it's basically about like where I was in terms of like shit just going bad. When it rains it pours type shit. Like, shit just going bad in my life. And it just kept getting worse, just kept getting worse. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, and I felt like it's because of the decisions I made in the past that I got away with. I just had to be honest with myself. Like, I felt like I was wilding. I felt like I was egocentric and just not mindful of other people's feelings and just being selfish with shit, just getting my way, having my way, like it is what it is type shit. And you got to understand, every dog got their day, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened to me. So where I'm at right now, that song kind of explains that we're going to get it back. We're going to get everything back and more, for sure. But damn sure recognize that there's a lot that I lost.
Absolutely.
There's a lot that I lost because of the way that I was moving, the decisions I made, not realizing the long-term effects of it in terms of how it would affect me and how it would affect others. And for that, I had to forgive myself and I had to forgive others for how they react to shit. So that's what song really stands out to me.
Tell me what you want and you got it. Come and look at what you started. Fucking bitches never been a problem for me. I'ma get another one.
Nah, I appreciate you, Niz. Appreciate you for having me. Everybody's just follow me on any platform, jaye.ndl. On all digital streaming platforms is Jaye NDL, same letters. You already know. I just dropped a new album back in December. I'm still dropping more shit. Got some new shit on the way. New visuals, new fucking collabs. Stay tuned, everybody. Much love. Appreciate y'all.
We need a collab too, man, by the way.
Oh, nah, we on it. We gonna get right. We're gonna get right. Right after this, bro.
I'm popping back out.
Yes, sir. Nah, bro. Love, bro. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
You already know.
All right, bro. Safety.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the page and all of that.
To y'all that are new to the page, my name is Youngniss. I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter. I'm a content creator. I'm also a real person, just like you. I go through real issues. So I just wanted to give y'all some positivity and let y'all see my real personality for a second.
If nobody's told you before, I need you to know life is about belief. And belief starts with the Creator. It starts with God. So, in order to see something in reality, to see something happen fast in your life, it depends on how much you believe in it and how strong that belief is. Now, I need y'all to say this, man. Repeat this with me and feel it in your heart. I'm surrounded by endless opportunities with overflowing resources and divine favor. And with the God-given wisdom, discernment, and discipline, I don't just maintain them, I multiply them. Continue to say that. Continue to believe it in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit. And watch your life transform.
Men lie.
Women lie.
Numbers don't lie. Make sure y'all go get y'all NDL hoodie, man. Get all y'all NDL apparel. I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all see the joint right here. We got the good maroon joint. You see the established 2014 for y'all that know. Numbers don't lie.